What's up guys, this is the Centrepreneur here today with a new video. Today, as promised, we are going to rank all the decants in my collection. So if you haven't checked out my collection video, I would encourage you to go check that out because it's pretty sweet. I do currently own 8 decants that I use, however, and they're all banger fragrances, save the one that I omitted from this list. It is an honorable mention, it will be in the description, or if you see my collection, you'll probably be able to pick it out anyway. So, I've got 7 of these that I want to rank here. I am holding them all and we'll see what happens. So these are all great fragrances if you want to check them out. They all have my seal of approval for whatever the hell that's worth. Coming in at number 7, we've got from Creed, we have Royal Oud. Creed Royal Oud is one of those fragrances that's like hit or miss for me. It's super mature, but at the same time it's one of the few woody scents that I actually can get behind. You know, it's a little woody, it's a little dry, a little spicy. It is a really, really nice fragrance. I can't say I'll wear it all the time, but I think especially for an older guy, if you're somebody who wears a lot of suits, if you're a mature gentleman, it's hard to beat Creed Royal Oud. And unfortunately, with my setup going on here, that means it only makes it in at number 7. Poor old Creed took a beating on this list because number 6 is another Creed. This is Original Santal. Creed Original Santal, you know, it's a really good fragrance. Gets compared to Mont Blanc Individuel a lot. For good reason, it's higher quality, it's just a little slightly better fragrance. Higher quality ingredients, better lasting power, better projection. I like it a little bit more because the raspberry in Individuel sometimes comes across a bit menthol-y to me. So for that reason, I decided to pick up a decant of Original Santal. I like it, it's not a love for now anyway. Give me more time with it, but as of yet, it is a really good fragrance, and just because there's a cheaper option doesn't mean you shouldn't try this one. Don't rule it out. It is number 6. Okay, next up, we've got a really, really cheap fragrance. This is from Armaf, and this is Club de Nuit Intense Man. So, this is, of course, an Aventus clone. Everybody knows it. I'm not going to take the cap off. You know what this is. I think it's been reformulated. I don't get great longevity. I've heard people say they do. I do not. I get like 4 or 5 hours tops with this stuff, and it never really presses out from my skin, which is kind of disappointing because it smells fantastic. It's like Aventus, except maybe a shade harsher, and instead of the pineapple, you've got like this candied lemon cleaner vibe. Either way, it's a great fragrance, and at the price, I do think it's okay. It is just a shame if it's been reformulated, though, at number 5. This is where things start to get really tricky for me. I had a really hard time picking number 4, but number 4, it is from one of my favorite designer brands, and it is Carolina Herrera CH Men Prive. It was the clear choice at number 4. It's a really great fragrance. I've been wearing it this fall, and I really enjoy it. It's great. It's kind of along the same lines as the original, which I do prefer. You know, it's got that whiskey, it's got that leather, it's a bit more mature, but at the same time, it's also got this serious bad boy edge to it. It's a really great fragrance. I can see why it gets a lot of hype. It's just not my top pick. So that's number 4. It's getting harder and harder as we go down the list. But at number 3, we've got my smallest decant. I've got YSL La Nuit de l'Homme 2011 batch right here. So, it's a fantastic fragrance. It smells fantastic, and I struggle to put it any higher because of the exorbitant prices you're gonna pay for a bottle of this stuff, but it smells fantastic. I get easily double the longevity of just the current La Nuit formulation. I get a little more projection, and it's a little darker and a little spicier. Is it worth the price difference? Probably not. But is it a fantastic fragrance, and is it better than the new formulations? Yes, it is. I really enjoy it, and it's a great date night scent. Like I've always been saying, this, out of all the fragrances, when I used to own La Nuit, it got me the craziest reactions from girls. I haven't had a chance to put this one to the test yet, but I'm sure it'll kill it anyway. At number 3, La Nuit. At number 2, we got another niche decant. So this is from a house that I don't really talk about a whole lot. So this is one of the hardest things to describe in perfumery, at least for me. This is from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and it is Baccarat Rouge 540. So this, it's so weird. It's really sweet, but at the same time, it's also got like this burnt vibe to it. I've heard people call it like burnt strawberry jam, and you know, I can kind of see that. You know what? I'm not sure. All I know is it is sweet. It does smell a little bit burnt. It smells kind of mass appealing. I think it's awesome for the fall weather. I really, really love it. It lasts forever on my skin. I think it's a really, really great fragrance. It won't be for everybody, but if you like it, you'll love it. This is Baccarat Rouge 540 at number 2. So number 1 is a killer for me. This is probably my next bottle. This is, oh my god, it's an animal. I did a first impression of it a while ago. I love the original. I love it. It's in my 10 never going anywhere. I love, love, love it. It's Prada L'Homme. This is my decant of Prada L'Homme Intense at number 1. So Prada L'Homme Intense, it's not terribly different. All you're gonna get in addition to Prada L'Homme is you're gonna get darker notes. It's darker, it's sexier, it's more mature, it's more formal in my opinion. You're gonna get a little tonka, you're gonna get a little leather. There's something else dark in there that I can't put my nose on, and I haven't looked at Fragrantica yet, so I don't know. But it smells fantastic. It's just an amazing fragrance. It smells so good. It lasts longer than the original, as it should, as an Intense. I love it. It's fantastic. I find it super easy to wear. In the same way that Prada L'Homme is, this is easy to wear as well. Prada L'Homme Intense does not get enough talk. Compliment getter. Great fragrance. I love Prada L'Homme Intense, and it is my number 1 decant in my collection. Okay guys, that's been my video. Comment down below which of these are your favorites and what are some of your favorite decants in your collection. I did leave one out, and check the honorable mention in the description if you want to see that, or if you remember from my collection. Props to you. You get a high five. Guys, this has been The Scentpreneur. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe down below, hit the thumbs up and the bell to get notified when I come out with new content. I hope you enjoyed this video, just going over my favorite decants in my collection. I want to rank my bottles at some time too. If you haven't checked out my collection, again, go check it out. It's a great minimalist collection. These are all great decants. If you haven't checked them out, I would encourage you to do so. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.